Hi, and welcome back to our discussion. This is a continuation of our discussion on the Winternight Trilogy, written by Katherine Arden. We hope you enjoy.
Dubliny or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was a big part of the second book and this last book, too. Like, he was kind of like a main villain, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know what to say about him, but what did you guys think about him?
Gotta tell me which one he was.
Yeah, he was a main bad guy character, but yeah, he just kind of faded in the
Like,
background for me.
in the second book, he was the one that had been leading the bandits or what the bandits
Okay.
to burn the villages or whatever.
Oh, that's
That's
right.
where she first meets him.
That's
And then he's
right.
kind of like, she meets him again in Moscow when she's in the market, and
Oh, I thought, was he the one that was the Tartar prince?
he was the Tartar like emissary,
Envoy? Emissary, yes.
ambassador or something like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember what his name was.
Tubli, I think, is what it was. I don't have my book on
Yeah,
me.
I think so.
It reminded me of Kublai Khan. So
But like, he was like, as soon as like him and like, I feel like after the first time Vasia like saved those girls, like from that moment on, like he's like, I'm gonna get you. Like,
yes.
he just like hated her with like a burning passion. And I don't know if it's because I'm assuming that he knew that she was a girl basically from the get-go, just because he was, I mean, Kashi or Kashai or whatever, like he was orchestrating the whole thing.
True.
So, and he knew. So I'm assuming that Chubli knew
I
too.
also knew.
And in the third book, he definitely knew, but that was after the embarrassment in the second book.
Yes, the uncovering.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was a real interesting twist too, that, you know, here this guy's coming to help save the Russians from the bandits, and he is actually in charge of the bandits.
Yes. Yeah.
Right.
Like, what?
Yeah. Right. That was a really good twist. I really liked that.
Yeah, she has a lot of good twists. Yeah.
I know one of your questions, Miranda, was like, how were you satisfied with how the whole book series ended? And is there anything that you guys would have changed?
Had to change the name of the first book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Yes.
I don't know. I really enjoyed it. They flowed really well together. And one thing I did like was that you went from book one to book two, and there wasn't like this giant lag of umpteen years or something. It was like the next day or that same day.
Yeah.
I really liked
I
it too.
liked that, and they didn't redo. She didn't go back and spend 3 chapters explaining what had happened in the book before.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
I loved that. It's like you went from book 1, book 2, book 3. You just went through each day as they came.
It read like it was a cohesive story all in one, but it was split up at a time where like a major plot point ended.
Exactly. I like that. And I love, love, love her writing. Her descriptive writing just made things really seem real and very visual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that the ending of the book didn't end with like, and they lived happily ever after. Like, it didn't have a definitive end. It's like, we'll probably go off and do this, but like nothing's set in stone. Like, let's just go find some place that's warm and get cleaned up, and we'll see what tomorrow brings us. Like, I like that it wasn't like, okay, epilogue, 20 years later, there's a society that they've built.
Yeah, that would have been awful.
Bossy and the Winter King have 5 kids.
Yeah, right.
Well, I was expecting her to have a kid with him.
I actually was too, and I wouldn't be like, that would be pretty cool too. Like,
it's possible to happen, but I like that it leaves it where a point where it gives you the option to think about whatever you want to. Like,
Exactly.
the story ends however you want it to, essentially.
Mhm.
One thing I did kind of like was where his brother, the bear, put him for like his punishment or his cage. I thought that was really interesting.
Oh yeah, yeah, almost
It's like-
yeah,
Like, why would
It's
you
like,
leave a place that
put you someplace you like.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I never want to leave.
That's
Everybody
right.
loves me. I have food. I have women. I have wine.
it
Right.
really
Like
goes to show
winter.
too, like because
Yeah.
the bear was like bound underneath a tree. Like,
Yeah.
who's the cruel one? Like,
But I guess, right? He gave him the prison of forgetting
Yeah.
himself. But then he didn't know, so.
right.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good.
Exactly.
It was like a, yeah, like, are you? That yeah, it brings up a whole other philosophical thing. I won't get into it because we're tired. Yeah, I guess one thing that a couple things that I would like, well, maybe not a couple things, but because I really do like how she did everything, really. Just one thing, like the battle in the last book, I kind of wish that there had been like a little more, like, I felt like it was a little bit long-winded with like the encampment part before the battle, and I also feel like it would have been really cool if, because that there was like the battle of like the dead in the keep.
Yeah.
There was like the dead people, and like the priest was like summoning these dead, and you know the bear was next to him, and the dead were coming in, and people were fighting, and then the monks come behind, and there's lightning, and they strike them down in the name of God, and it's just like really epic, and then it's just done. And it's like, that would have been kind of cool to have like a build up like between like the monks, like with a Sasha, well, yeah, a Sasha perspective or something, like he's trying to like convince them and like round them up that they need to like fight the dead or something, and then like just a little something, little extra more with that. I would have liked to see that little part maybe a little more drawn out, maybe like a little more of that and a little less of the Tartar encampment.
Oh, I
Scene.
love the Tartar encampment.
Yeah, I liked it too. I
She
just felt
kept
like it was a
going back
little,
and forth.
yeah, but yeah, other than like overall, I really enjoyed this, and I don't know, I really liked that it brings the discussion of, you know, she's not really like a good guy, really, like
Yeah.
like, and we don't really see that a lot in stories. Like, we definitely got like a chaotic blend of stories, and it was really refreshing.
See, and I don't think of it
Yeah.
as a chaotic, but more of a different, I don't know, perspectives, or I don't know, a lot of different factors rolled into one story.
Yeah, that maybe chaotic isn't the best way to, yeah, I think yeah,
I
just
think what
more
we need
perspective.
is like the D&D attribute cheat sheet, so we can get the full explanation of chaos.
Oh yeah, I probably have been throwing it around all wrong, but hopefully you gues
No,
understand it.
well, I think so. I don't know technically what it technically is
Well, I mean,
entailed. I'm getting tired. Oh my god, what am I even saying? Oh my
I mean, chaos usually is not neither good nor evil. I
Right.
mean, neutral is, but like, you're not lawful, you're not evil.
Bound to do something that's expected, like
doing
whether
things-
it's good or bad. Like,
You're just, you're doing things, whether it's just to have fun or
Right.
just because you feel like it or whatever.
and it might
like,
be perceived as evil when it might not be. You know,
I think
it
we
might
should
be-
have a cheat
yeah.
sheet.
I think so, because I think of chaos as just being confusion and
Like negative.
yes,
That's
like
why
a
there's
negative.
chaotic good and
Although,
chaotic evil.
Right? The book did prove chaos isn't necessarily bad, but yeah.
True.
I feel like if we should have proposed this at the very beginning of it.
Yes, that would have been.
Pretty much it means like you don't have any like you're unwilling to give up personal freedoms for the good of society. You don't follow laws or be restricted by social codes. So like
I do have other questions, so can we just move on
Yeah.
quick to
Oh yeah. Wait, my point on that was we should have a cheat sheet for future conversations.
Oh,
So then we
sure.
can come back to this and then have a base of reference.
That's a good
So we're
point.
all on the same page.
So,
Okay.
so we all
Yeah.
know what we're talking about when
Yeah.
we say
We're
chaos.
all talking about the same thing.
So there's less chaos.
Yes.
Whoa.
Or a jumble of thoughts and ideas.
Ah, it's Gallimaufry!
Inception. Okay.
I think we're all getting tired.
I think it's just you two that are
Yep.
laughing like crazy people.
nope. They've gone mad that you've used too much magic.
You've used
Yeah.
too much magic. It's time for bed now.
Sorry, you can't see my face when I do that.
Well, do you guys want to talk about like your favorite characters and
Oh,
Yes.
sure.
Or who had questions? Miranda, you said you had specific questions? Did you say that, or did Melissa say that?
I just
Oh.
said it. I had a couple more questions.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
okay.
a couple more
We
questions
do.
on there that I wrote down, but yes, that
Oh, okay.
are yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Did you guys have any favorite characters or favorite cheerty?
Ooh. Hmm.
I did.
The worst
Deb Grip.
one.
Yes,
Is he
Dead
the-
Grip
Oh,
was so
the
cute.
mushroom?
The mushroom.
Yeah.
He was my favorite.
That's awesome. He was so cool.
Like he's like, I was the first. Remember that.
Yeah.
Tell everyone I was the first.
He
I'm
was
just
so
like, yes.
cute.
Little mushroom go.
Yeah, he seemed super
Yeah.
cute.
Hmm.
He's like, I'll do what I can. I can't go to the winter. And then, you know, I know I can't go there, Winter King, but you take care of her. Like, just,
He was really cute. He's definitely my favorite cheerty. I think my favorite character is probably Sasha.
Mhm.
Why? Tell us
Um,
more.
Probably just because like he kept his faith, but he still loved his sister unfailingly, and he was able to carry the balance and have like he just could see more sides of the story, but it was still true to himself.
I like that.
What about you guys? Angie, my mom.
I liked Vassia. I liked her spirit, and I just enjoyed the character and the trials she went through and finding out about herself and who she is.
Nice.
Yeah, I think she was mine too. Just sort of points of, I don't know, self-reflection in her, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think mine was probably Solo Boy.
Nice.
He was just such a loyal horse and just like always there when she needed someone, and like he was like the shoulder to lean on, and like I don't know, he just was always like, oh yeah, we can go do that, like sure.
Yeah.
Like always up for
Yeah.
anything pretty much, and like, oh, if you're going, I'm going too. Yeah, like that's what friends do. Like I'm just going with you. Like I don't know, I think he was probably my favorite.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then just kind of like a fun thing, but like, did you guys have any characters that you thought of, or different, characters that reminded you of certain actors or actresses? Because I was thinking in terms of like, this needs to be made into a movie.
Nah, I didn't really think about that at all.
Well, the one you mentioned before of
Yeah.
Cassie, like
Yeah,
being like
or Cassia.
what's his face from?
Yeah, I
yeah,
can't
Game of
remember his
Thrones.
name either. The
Oh
guy
my
who
God.
was in love with Brienne. The guy with,
Yeah.
the wildling. Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't remember his name. This is driving me crazy.
I just
think it
watched the thing the other day. He's in there too.
Oh, okay.
Oh, really?
The new one, yeah.
Yeah, so I definitely thought of like him, like the way they described him. It just was like, oh yeah, he could be good. But outside of that,
I know, right?
Well,
Yeah.
you know who Peter would be?
Mm-mm.
Sean Bean.
Sean Bean.
Oh my
yeah,
God,
he would
yes!
too. He would.
I don't know
yes,
who that is.
he would. He's the dad on Game of Thrones.
That's why I figured he was from Game of Thrones.
And he's also
He also
Boromir.
dies every single part that
Yeah.
he ever plays.
It's true though.
Yeah, Sean
He
Bean,
would be
not
Sean
Mr.
Bean.
Bean.
Yeah.
Not Mr. Bean.
Oh, was he? No, he wasn't in Lord of the Rings, was he?
Yeah.
Yes, he
He's
was.
Boromir.
He's Boromir.
Well, okay, okay, yeah, he would. Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes, totally.
The only other one that I could think of was the guy who played in Thor, the other guy, the Loki, that guy.
Mm-hmm.
He would be Morazko. He was kind of Morazko in my head.
We'll see, not mine.
I don't know who that is, so.
Loki?
I haven't seen the movie.
Well, the thing is, here's the
wrong
thing
with you?
too. Like, I think I thought of him more in the beginning when he seemed more cold and chaotic. But then, like, as I got to know him a little more, like, the Loki image kind of started to fade a little bit. So, I
See, and
guess.
That's fair too.
Thinking more tall, dark, and handsome. I mean, a little taller, a little more buffer. I don't know.
And I pictured him as very lean. Yeah. Did you guys want to did you want to, like, I don't know, rate the book or whatever?
The
Just
books?
real quick. The books, yeah. I know we kind of, like, have already a little bit, but, like, I'll just go quick. Technical standpoint scale, I'd give it a 5 out of 5. Personal standpoint, again, 5 out of 5. And then as, like, from a Gallimaufry scale, like how well it challenged me or made me think about things differently, again, I would put it at, like, a 5 out of 5. Maybe personal, like, 4 out of 5, and Gallimaufry, like, 5 out of 5. But yeah, like, I really liked this book in a lot of different respects.
Cool. Miranda just sent us a picture of Loki. And I feel like without seeing his body, I could sort of see that smile. But outside of that, not sure. But
That's
that
fair.
smile is sort of like mysteriously mischievous.
I'm
And
sure there are better options than him, but that was just the first one that had come to mind.
Yeah, no, I could still see that too, yeah.
I don't
No,
know.
I didn't get to see the picture, but you know.
Oh yeah, you'll have to look after. It's
Mhm.
in Discord. Yeah. Oh, so yeah, I didn't mean to stray. Yes. Technical standpoint, yeah, 5 out of 5. Personal, yeah, 5 out of 5. Really enjoyed it. And the Gallimaufry scale, 5 out of 5. Read these books, unless you hate enjoyment.
Yeah, 5 out of 5 for all of them for me. I really enjoyed them. I thought they were well written, gave a lot for us to discuss. 5 out of 5. And I think, oh, no, I'll just tell you that later. Anyway, 5 out of 5.
Well, I'm going to be the odd one out here. Technical scale, I
2
think,
out of 5. No.
I think that I would put it maybe at a 3 or a 4. There were some parts in there where I feel like it could have been written out more, and like the readability of it was kind of easy to just not actually read what was going on, but kind of like glance and go through it. And while sometimes it's fine, I feel like I missed things because of that. Like the first couple of chapters in the first book, like some of the battle scenes kind of seemed really
Brief.
like, I don't know, they just didn't seem like they held a lot of substance in them. But otherwise, like the way that the books flowed together, I liked that. Personal scale, I would probably say that I would probably give that also a 4 out of 5. And the Gallimaufry scale, I definitely would give that a 5 out of 5.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, so that leads. Oh no, I can't see. Can't see the next book.
Dun, dun,
It's a
dun.
mystery. We don't know what we're gonna read next. Oh wait.
Oh, yes, we do.
What?
Does
It's a
someone-
mystery.
Oh, it is a mystery actually. So, does someone have the book nearby? Otherwise,
I do.
Oh, and it's Mom's book, so I'll let her hold it up.
Yep.
Okay.
Mom chose
So the
this
book-
one.
What?
I just said you chose
Yeah.
this one.
Yes, I did. So it's called The Life We Bury by Alan Eskins. So college student Joe Talbert has a writing assignment to interview a stranger and write a brief biography. With deadlines looming, he heads to a nearby nursing home to find a subject and meets Carl Iverson. Carl is a dying Vietnam veteran who has been medically paroled after spending 30 years in prison for rape and murder. As he writes about Carl's life, Joe cannot reconcile the heroism of the soldier with the despicable acts of the convict. Along with his skeptical female neighbor, Joe throws himself into uncovering the truth.
Yeah, so
Sounds
I'm really excited
intriguing.
about this. Yeah, this is not usually a genre that I would pick up and read, so I'm really excited.
Well, my neighbor, she read this as part of their book club a couple years ago. She gave me a list of all the books they had read because I was stumped and I was talking to her about it. And she's like, here's a list.
Cool.
That's so cool.
It is.
And this one actually has like some notes you can find out online,
Oh,
like a reader's guide. So
oh, okay, cool.
I thought that would be good to,
Yeah, to have
because
handy.
I was really having a hard time picking a book. So I'm hoping everyone likes it. I hope I like it. And
Cool. Yeah, we're excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
and I have a large print, and Melissa has
Yeah.
a large print.
so this
I have a
book
normal
is
print.
going to be
Me
shouting
too.
at me.
Well, actually, mine's an ebook, so.
Did you? Okay.
All right. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this. If you read the Winternight Trilogy, what did you guys think of the books? Feel free to ask questions that you would like to further discuss and your thoughts. Also, we'd like to know what book you guys would think would be a good book to discuss, and who knows, we might consider doing an audience chosen book every fifth person.
Ooh,
Who knows?
that would be cool.
Yeah. So
Mm.
cool.
Comment below.
Yeah, please
Hit that
comment
subscribe
and
button.
subscribe. Hit that bell.
Bam!
Bam.
Bam!
Bam.
Bam! You're subscribed. You're subscribed. Yeah, yeah, buddy. Do it.
Yeah, and please share with others who you think would enjoy the book club discussion.
The ramblings of 4 crazy ladies.
Yes.
With magic.
Yes, the ramblings
Gallimaufry
of orcs.
girls.
I like that, Miranda. So, all right, thank you
You
very
do too
much.
much magic.
See you in the next one.
Later.
Bye.
We thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like our videos. It shows us that you enjoy what we're doing. Share with others. It brings together and broadens the community of book lovers and freethinkers. Subscribe. It helps support the mission to inspire more readers, encourage free thinking, and sustain the art of conversation. And at 100 subscribers, we're doing a book giveaway. Comment. We want to get to know you. Happy reading, Gallimaufries, and we'll see you very soon in our next video.